Chris, VO, energetic, welcoming. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Chris 33 PAFC, your home for MotoGP, Forza, and football gaming. Get ready for absolutely insane races and epic matches. Let's go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of our MotoGP Career Mode. And today we have two races. We go to Austria, and then we go to Hungary. Let's hope we can go out and probably get a good result in Austria. I'm not a big fan of the Hungarian racetrack. There's a bit of a bugger to ride around. Is it called Balagon or something? But we're going to try our very best today, and hopefully we can get a good result. So I'll see you after practice in a qualifying session.
And as the last riders return to the pits, let's take a look at the first standings of the weekend.
So, as you can see, guys, I don't understand why, but we could not find any more time than that. We are starting, well, we're going into Q1, but we are 1.1 seconds off the pace. Yeah, it's one of them. I don't know what I could do more. I pushed the bike as hard as I could, but no grip, no braking ability, no acceleration, no straight line speed. It was just not enjoyable to ride the bike today. But let's go into Q1. Let's see if we can improve on where we are right now. It's just a banker lap. We're in the low 35s. We're going to have to restart the flying lap. The game's just thrown us off the track there on the autopilot. And we're out. We're last. Brilliant, we're last. The game's just screwed us over there. It's thrown us straight onto the grass, onto the offline. And invalidated the following lap. Brilliant. We are last on the grid. Fantastic. 1.9 seconds off the pace. This is promising.
Over this circuit, it's been a long weekend, but we finally reached the moment everyone's been waiting for. Just
as you can see, guys, from my absolute pure frustration, I've just skipped all that intro. Yeah, we're last, so let's just see what we can do. Let's get into the Austrian Grand Prix around Spielberg.
Just a few more moments.
Only way is forward. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I've had to lower the difficulty for this one because with our new setup, we're just not quick at the moment. Little boop on the back of that rider. We're into 13th. As the bike refused to stop and rotate. Someone's gone wide in front of us. Trying to just stay on the bike at this point. Thought about a move there. Decided against it. Good exit. We're up into P12. As we get a little bit of wheel spin. Lucky to hold onto the bike there, if I'm honest. Not a bad start. From 28th up to 12th. No wheel spin at the moment. Oh, tiny bit of wheel spin up the hill. As we lose a position there to Garcia. Trying to just settle down now. That's a very stupid corner cutting. Warning. Or track limit, shall I say. Lose another position there just from pure sloppy riding. Back down to 14th. Oh my god, this bike is unrideable in these conditions. Whoa! What is Arbolino doing? What on earth? He's out of the race, but what on earth was he just doing there? That was crazy. Someone's gone wide in front of us. It's Garcia. Honestly, guys, if I didn't lower this difficulty, we had absolutely no chance today. You don't understand how big of a difference having the TV on the ground and having yourself adjusted to a different angle makes. It's a huge difference. Also, it doesn't help that this bike in these conditions is awful. Absolutely dreadful. Problem with this bike is sometimes the brakes work, sometimes they don't. You've got a different feeling every time you go into the same corner, every lap. As we make the move, lovely overtake there down the inside of Salic, or Salach. Into P12. Next up for us is Garcia. As we go a bit deep, Salak throws it down the inside of us. We give him just enough space as he makes contact with us.
Here we go, green flag.
I think my biggest issue in this race is I never got used to the dry conditions on this bike. And then when I was getting familiar with the dry conditions, obviously the race is wet and it's our first run-in in wet conditions on this bike. On a... it's not going well. I'd rather brake early than throw the bike in deep and do what our teammate did. As Salak nearly took us out there into the braking zone. Traction is literally non-existent at the moment. Deep at turn 1 again. So all our hard work to get onto the back of him, completely undone from one turn. We got a decision at the end of the year to make. Are we going to stay in Moto 2 to try and become the Moto 2 champion? Or do we take that jump to MotoGP? As you can see, we're now in P11. Can we hunt down the top 10 potentially here at the end? Trying to get some grip. Garcia's right in front of us, but I don't think it's worth a lunge. Remember, our team objective is to only finish in the top 15. Even they know this bike is crap. Might have just slightly got in the back of Garcia. Down the inside. Slightly deep. But are we going to hold on to it? We're side by side. But Roberts gets us. Go for the cutback line to get our 10th place back. On Garcia. Side by side. Trying to just forcefully push him wide there a little bit just so we can get in the slipstream of Roberts. And we just about manage it. Just trying to hold on to our top 10 finish. This would be a lovely place to finish despite the disaster in qualifying. And to be honest, it's not even been that clean of a race. As we go for the cutback line on Roberts. Make it stick. We're into P9. But I'm not going to push it dramatically as Roberts gets us back. Cut back down the inside. Nice and careful into the final corner. Gentle on the throttle, but we get on the curb. Just come across Roberts, and we're going to hold on to get P9. Good finish despite a terrible race.
Let's take a look at the final results of this Moto 2 race.
Let's go for prestige to see if we can beat Lopez in the rivalry. But next we go to an absolute monstrosity of a racetrack here at Hungary. I will join you for qualifying. Very likely we'll be in Q1, but we'll see what happens.
Session has come to a close, and as the last riders return to the pits, let's take a look at the first standings of the weekend.
So guys, we're 2.3 seconds off the pace here in Hungary. I mean, I'll bring you qualifying if a miracle happens. If not, you'll just see the start of the race.
In moments we'll move to the main straight to watch the start of the Moto2 race. We're on the starting grid where the lights will soon go out to start the race. The sky is cloudy, but the weather will hold up throughout the race. The circuit should remain dry. The temperature will help consumption levels, with many riders discarding soft tyres and opting for medium tyres on both the front and rear instead.
Well, as I previously said, guys, if nothing happened in qualifying, you wouldn't see it. Yeah. There are no words for how bad that went. It was shambolic. Didn't set a single lap in qualifying. Could not stay on the track. Is what it is. But let's see if we can actually, you know, maybe learn the track from following other riders. If not, it could be a very, very, very short race. And we could end up finishing dead last. We'll see what happens. Everyone's going medium. I'm taking the softs. I'm giving the softs a go because we got to try something different. Let's get into this race. Let's see if we can, by some miracle, get something out of this. And we're underway for the Hungarian Grand Prix around Balagan. Well, everyone else is underway, and we're a little bit off the back of the pack. Slight bit of contact made there. Made our way up through the field slightly. That'd be an irresponsible riding warning. That could well be as... Now we just need to try and, by some miracle, find our way into the points here. Which does mean we have to catch the riders in front. Not lose more positions like that. Brilliant, guys. Brilliant. Unfortunately, we're going to have to retire. We're just not going to get anywhere in this race. We're out.
But in the meantime, let's take a look at the final standings of this Moto2 race.
Aaron Canet wins, Senna Agius in second, and Marcos Ramirez in third. Our rival gets 11th, so he gains a few points on us. So now he's 8 points clear of us. But hopefully we go to tracks that we're actually good at next. We've got Catalonia, we're better there. Obviously the TV positioning is causing me problems, but it is what it is. And we have DNF'd that Grand Prix. But next, well, we're actually going to go to debriefing right now because this bike is shite. And we need to find a way to make this bike less shite. Brakes don't work. Throttle's awful. No acceleration. You name it, this bike has the problem. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Next episode, we're going to go to Catalonia. And we're going to go to San Marino. Hopefully, that can go a little bit better. But yeah, can't go any worse than today did. We obviously got what we needed in Austria, just from pure luck, 9th place. But yeah, 26th and a DNF in Hungary was not what we wanted. But let's just hope we can settle down for the following race weeks and improve. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you're new around here, please subscribe for more MotoGP content and FM coming up in the future, and even EAFC 26. But yeah, I have been Chris 33 PAFC, and I will see you later.